Hello, everyone. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Amber, and this is my sacred ministry. Today is July 18th. It is Saturday, and Saturday is ruled by Saturn. So, currently, Saturn is 14 degrees of Aries. 14 represents temperance, which also is the archetype for Sagittarius, alchemy, the blending of energies, the transmuting of opposing forces, balance. Okay. Also, today is an 8-day numerologically, and the theme for today is karma, abundance, and overflow. The title of today's message is, quote, "Ye are the salt of the earth. You flavor the world." Amen. A very impactful prayer that I recently started using is, I arrive with God and I receive God in every experience and situation. Amen. Now, with that prayer, you are arriving with God beside you. And whatever experience you have, whatever interaction, etc., that you have, I'm having some very interesting sensations. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. You are receiving God in every experience. Therefore, what you're receiving is truth. This is incredibly helpful. If a situation or an opportunity or an interaction is positive and loving and aligned and supportive, then that person, place, or thing is for you. If it is not, then it's not for you. And you don't need to try to push it anymore. God will give you the answer. God will give you the clarity. God will give you the truth. And you accept it. And you move on. Rejection is God's protection. Divine redirection. Detours are divine redirections. And there's something else. Oh, the delay is preparation. It is building you to hold more before it arrives. Okay. God is about to move through you. New beginnings and expansion. Starting fresh. New life, new you. Speak the words of Jesus. It's time to express the messages that we are receiving intuitively, the inspirations, the creative forces, the stories, the insights, the wisdom. It is time to express. Now, Saturn, like I mentioned, is 14 degrees. Its exact location is 14 degrees, 41 minutes of Aries. 1441. So we have our angel number, and it is sextiling Mars, who is approaching 14 degrees of Gemini. What does this mean? This is preparation meets opportunity. Angel number 1441 is a powerful message from your guardian angel to build a solid, practical foundation for your goals. It is a strong nudge to step into your independence, embrace fresh beginnings, and trust your inner strength to turn your desires into reality. Not everyone is going to support you, and that is okay. And if they're aware and they choose not to, let it go. And it doesn't matter who it is. If they are not interested in what you have to offer, that is their choice, that is their free will. Release it and move on. 1441 is a symbol of a balanced flow of energy between your inner self and your outer world. You are urged to put in practical work required to achieve long-term success. It is an excellent time to get organized, plan your next steps, and build a lasting structure for your professional life. You are on the right path. Remain positive and focused. Let go of self-doubt and have faith in your ability to receive. Amen. Like I said, the mic is about to be on. God is moving through us and supporting us. You will have everything you need to move forward. Everything you need will be provided. God is moving things into place. The collapse of the old system is alchemizing with the rise of the new one. So it's like a wave of destruction. Kind of. Okay. It is a reconfiguring that is taking place, and what is not aligned for you moving forward is going to become very clear. And then it is your choice what you invest your energy in. However, it's an orb. Fairy? Only put your energy into things that you have a future with, because that is what you are building. We are moving forward. We are not moving backwards. What was in the past that fell can stay fallen. It will be reborn according to whatever purpose God has for it. But you can leave it there. And it doesn't matter what it is, and it's not about disliking something or being upset at someone or a situation. Take the situation as God giving you information, letting you know very clearly, yes, this is for me. No, this is not. Forcing versus flowing. One is producing anger and conflict, and the other is allowing things to come as they are meant to without resistance. And you're more likely to go in the direction that is best for you if you flow with the stream. Path of least resistance. Where are you being pulled? Not pushed, pulled, inspired, called to rise and engage. That is what we're looking for. Okay? You are protected on all sides. Your angels would like you to know that. And when you are in a situation where there is any type of conflict or difference of opinion or accusation or assumption, you are guided to answer with faith. Answer with light. Speak God over yourself and others. Pray for healing for yourself and for others. Pray for successful solutions, resolutions for yourself and others. Matthew chapter 5, verse 13. Salt and light. Verses 13 and 14. Quote, "You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot." Jesus is saying that your flavor, your unique essence, your spice, is your spark of the divine. It's what makes you you. It's irreplaceable and it's purposeful. Your unique flavor, your creative expression, your energy is the gift for this world, and the giving of that gift is what pleases God. Quote, "Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Give to God what belongs to God." Jesus spoke this, meaning if Caesar, or the government, is imposing a fee, pay the fee. And because money belongs to the material world and these power structures, it is circulated through the system, the established system, good, bad, or otherwise. But when we are discussing purpose and creation, we are discussing God. That is above and beyond any kind of power dynamic with ruling governments or leaders, period. You are the physical manifestation of God's thoughts. Your creative expression is God's dream, actualized, realized. Your purpose, your potential, your highest joy and fulfillment belongs to God. Give to God what belongs to God. Verse 14, quote, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. You are meant to shine. You are meant to shine your unique soul spark. And you are meant to flavor the world with your essence and your creative spark. That is the intention that God had when He created you." Now, when it comes to God versus the devil, Christ, okay, is the way, the truth, and the life. Ahriman, otherwise known as the devil, 1616, is the fall, the lie, and the undoing. Both forces exist at the same time. We must choose which to align with. When we are moving from fear, anxiety, depression, force, we are aligned with Ahriman, or we are susceptible, I should say, not aligned to. We are susceptible to Ahriman's influence. When we are expressing our joy, our light, our presence, our energy, our creative flow, we are aligned to Christ. The light of Creator is the spiritual rise. Technology and everything being a machine is a fall, because electricity that runs machines is a dying light. It comes from within the earth or the lower realms. It is useful. However, it is a lower quality energy than source light energy. Which brings me to my next point. Today we've had major spikes, and yesterday, and I think the day before, of energy on the planet. The planet itself is responding. There's earthquakes and landslides and flooding and all kind of things. Just as we are going through this time of transition as a collective, the earth is also releasing what no longer serves. And things are coming into illumination. That's what the sun's doing. It's illuminating. It's making things that are not aligned very, very uncomfortable. Spotlight, okay? And the codes, the physical feeling of the energy is changing our DNA. Our physical body is responding. And the planets themselves are currently in an alignment that is once in a lifetime. It is very powerful. However, it's a lot to take in, so we're going to just stick with the ruler of the day, which is Saturn. Okay? And Saturn is a very wise and important teacher. Lord of Karma, Father of Time, Gatekeeper, okay. Undergoing an alchemizing of structure of self and independent foundations. This is what Saturn is bringing forward. An alchemizing of structure, personal, collective, global. The structure of self and independent foundations. So individual structures and foundations because it's in Aries. The Sabian symbol, we're going to look to 15 degrees of Aries. Quote, an Indian, I always want to say woman. Doesn't need to be a woman, but I guess I'm just going to say how I'm hearing it. An Indian woman weaving a ceremonial blanket in the light of the setting sun. How beautiful is that? Creative expression. A piece, necessary, purposeful piece to the tapestry that is life. Everybody has a square. This symbol represents diligence, generational skill, and the sacred act of translating spiritual wholeness into a tangible creation. It suggests that patience and absorbed methodical work will ultimately yield a product that stands the test of time. When Saturn occupies this degree, it favors steady, sustained craft over rushing to the finish line. You are being called to weave the varied threads of your experiences and spiritual realizations into your everyday life. Beautiful. Quote, God is with me, I cannot lose. There's no loss. What isn't for you will likely be removed. That is a blessing and a gain. It is an obstacle being removed. Isaiah 22:22. When God opens a door for you, no one can shut it. If there's a delay, it's preparation. If there's a loss, you will gain more. God removes to replace. Okay, with better. Now, Saturn is sextiling, well, Mars is sextiling Saturn at 14 degrees, moving into an exact sextile. This is a very powerful combination. They power each other. So, Mars 14 degrees Gemini blends the action-oriented energy of Mars with the curious, talkative nature of Gemini. This placement indicates someone who communicates with force, debates aggressively, and uses their intellect as a weapon. It can be a weapon for good or bad. Because 14 leans into the 15th degree, it carries concentrated Gemini traits like mental versatility, social exchange, and varied interests. Also, telepathic communication. When you are wanting to express to someone and you kind of envision the conversation in your mind, they may hear you. That energy is very powerful right now. They may feel you. They may reach out to you. It's very likely. Again, we're focusing our energy on what we have a future with. Any issues, conflicts, difficulties, pray for your healing and for theirs, and let them be. Do not chase anyone. We're not building the past. We're building the future. And it's arriving, taking form rapidly. Rapidly. And tomorrow, the moon in Libra is going to form with the rest of the planets a six-pointed star. The Star of David will be activated. God is becoming very loud. Very loud. So now Mars at this degree is action through communication. Your drive is focused on gathering information, debating, and sharing ideas. You assert yourself by speaking up and challenging others intellectually. Your truth. Express your truth. No one has to like it or agree, for the record. But if you don't speak it, then you will not know who aligns with you and who does not. Meaning, who are your people and your support system, and who are not. Who are actually purposefully or not sabotaging you, holding you back, creating blocks, doubts, confusion, sidetrack, taking you off your path. Even if they mean well, even if they're concerned. Is it nice when people are concerned for us when we're going through things? Yes, it feels nice. But the more effective way of expressing concern for someone that you care about is to directly support them. If it's financial resources that they are lacking and in a precarious situation, give them the financial resources. That is how you support them with action. If they need assistance with a decision, give them ideas. If they need physical support, picking something up, go and pick it up and move it for them. Concern is an indicator that I love this person. I don't believe that, they can handle whatever this is on their own. I'm concerned. So rather than sit here and be concerned, I've been alerted that I need to act. I need to assist. I need to do something, say something, bring something. That is how I can be effective and directly impact for the better their situation or their experience. And that goes for anybody. Sabian symbol 14 to 15 degrees is associated with two Dutch children talking to each other, exchanging ideas or their knowledge. It highlights simple mutual curiosity and the pleasure of sharing when you know you're with peers, like minds, people who get it, that have the capacity to receive what you're giving, and vice versa. You have the capacity to receive what others are giving to you. If you're receiving unpleasant or unwanted things, you're speaking to the wrong person. Period. It's not about what they're saying. It's the wrong person. Let them have their opinion. Let them have their perspective. A leader walks the path and shows, demonstrates, lives the life successfully. Others observe the success and they think, oh, huh, that person looks happy. That person looks healthy. That person looks successful. That person looks like they have what I desire to have. Maybe they're onto something. You don't have to force anybody to do anything. You just live, align with God, and go. That's it. Wow, my ear just popped. Okay. That was the last of what I had written down for today. I think I will leave it there. Well, I have my angel cards here, so maybe I'll just see if there's an additional message. I haven't done that in a while. Let's just see. Oh, sorry. Let's take a look. When it comes to these world leaders and these situations that are happening, those that don't live in the vicinity should be supporting those who do. That's it. The otherwise unaffected. Okay, angels. Any additional messages for today or confirmation for what we've already discussed? Okay. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have two of Raphael, Archangel Raphael, who is the Archangel of Healing. This is a very happy, successful, loving partnership. Doesn't necessarily need to be romantic, but this is a partnership, support, someone who gets you, who's available to receive what you're giving. Each of them receive each other. With Queen of Michael, Archangel Michael, truth. She is an intellectual. Discernment. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. The feminine holds wisdom. And lastly, we have incoming fast. Now, this is 8 of Gabriel. Gabriel is the divine messenger, God's messenger. And spirit is often depicted as birds. Spiritual communication, okay? And the dove is a symbol of peace and purity, ease, arriving, relief, okay? Yellow flowers, this is God. These are solar roses, roses being the highest octave of the resonance of love. And Christ is represented here. But then again, Michael is a solar angel. Gabriel is a lunar angel. My ear just popped again. A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. You know exactly what to do. 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. The moon in Libra tomorrow, that is the ruler of the 7th house. Balance, justice, relationships. Okay? And then the deck, bottom of the deck, well, I don't even know which was the bottom one and which one was the split. But once again, we have, oh my God, I just realized these are my 3 angels. Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel. Of course. Of course. We have 10 of Cups, which is ultimate fulfillment. Happy wife, happy life. Happy relationship, all is well. Need for nothing. Everything is fully satisfied. There's a rainbow. It's harmonious. It's peaceful. And we have Archangel Michael here coming in with 6 of Michael, which is physically moving from chaos to calm. Whether that trip happens in the mental plane or in the physical location, geography, or within your body. Meaning it comes to you, you don't physically move, but your situation moves. Any of those can resonate. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members. Happily ever after. Amazing. No more suffering. Solutions and fulfillment are arriving. And let's grab one more last message, angels, please. Oh, the star. Wish fulfillment. Hope restored. Wow. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Confirmation. Okay. Wow. That's incredible. Split on Three of Wands. Future prosperity arriving. Okay. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Whatever you've been working on is coming in. Knight of Ariel. This is the Knight of Pentacles. He brings tangible resources, opportunities, actions. This is a card of action. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. And on the bottom, we have Three of Ariel. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in career and artistic endeavors. Working with others in a cooperative manner. Beautiful. This crop plane, for some reason, matters. The bird cage here that usually contains things is empty. Okay, the music box is open and playing. Artistry. He has a second box that he's opening. Why have I not ever noticed this before? Oh my God. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points on the lid. Okay. With this glowing magical essence that is coming out. Tomorrow. 6-pointed star. Magical alignment. Okay. Magic. Things are falling into place. Things are falling into place. Okay. It's about to get real magical. The dials here on the table. This is how kind of the cosmos and the points line up. Okay. Like a clock. And they all carry an energy and an influence. And it happens for us to observe, and it happens within us. There's an anchor here, stability, a ship anchor, a wood stove. I don't know what's going on, but my ear is like amplifying the sound. Balance is being restored. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I'm wishing everyone an amazing day, and day tomorrow, if I don't come on, which I do intend to, right now is a very a time of a lot of shifting and pressure and information that is very intense for me. And so I'm trying to maintain my physical well-being while dealing with what I have going on, in a manner that is positive and productive. So, one day at a time, wishing everyone, again, an amazing day tomorrow. Take care of yourselves and each other. Speak life over yourself and those you care for. Everybody, really. And the planet. Like, pray for everybody, honestly. Okay? Love you. Talk to you soon.